Giving it all we got, giving it all we can, giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world, no fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Well, good morning from Thailand. I'm here on the Thai farm, or as we like to call it, the Banna, the Thai countryside, where the sun is already piercing. Can you see that? And I come out here, my front, porch here, and I noticed right away that there is a bird nest attempting to plant itself right in the fan up here. We use those fans like all the time, so I'm not quite sure what that bird thinks he's doing, especially when I turn that fan on. It's all Swiss cheese. But I have a feeling I know, because these two guys, when birds fly up in here, sometimes they'll come flying through here, like come actually right through here and go out the door or out the other, and the cats see them, they'll go like, ah, and they'll try and jump, right? Well, the cat can't jump as high as this. So I'm thinking, I bet you the bird plants himself right up there just to go, what? To taunt them, because, literally, when I saw this nest, it's whatever. It's just in a couple hours downtime, right? But what the bird also does is crap on the floor, and it's kind of like, what are you doing? It's not even much of a nest, man. Matter of fact, I gotta take that out of there. It's not even much of a nest, but is she trying to crap on the cats? Is that what they're actually trying to do? Trying to taunt my cats, crap on them. That's absurd. But I'm happy to report that the temperature right now seems to be quite average. I don't know. I gotta cut that grass, man. I'll come over here and look at the temperature, but the humidity is actually in the green, so that's pretty good. Right there we're showing, what is that? Looks like 87 or something. Oh my God, it's freezing. Yesterday it was a scorcher. It was like 108, I think. And this is the first time I'm getting out of the house this morning, by the way. I decided to stay in. Although, frankly, it's only probably 7 o'clock, so. But I worked yesterday on my footbridge, my pier, my fishing pier. I call it a fishing pier. And yeah, man, it was blazing. I was gonna screw the planks to the beams, but I wound up using nails. But literally I could only do about 4 to 6 nails before I had to get out from underneath the sun. And I'd come over here and I'd sit in front of the fan here, in between nailing the planks. I also, I think in my last video, wow, the cat's already way over there. In my last video, I had put the 2 posts into the sand, and now I think I ran into a cobweb. Now I pretty much finished it But I'll show you what's up, man. Check it out. Boom. That is my little fishing pier. Pretty cool. I haven't done this end. The last piece of wood, I kept it out because I got the wood going underneath this on both sides. I did strap it to there. I used my nail gun, you know, the gunpowder one, bam, and then bam, just to strap and hold this back, because I was fearful before I could finish this that, you know, that it would fall forward, right? But anyway, it's pretty cool, huh? That's a cool shot right there. Bang. But pretty solid. These were those solar lights I had sitting over there. I might wind up, they got screw holes. I might wind up putting them, you know, on the side posts for the night light. I thought of having a light. I think I might want to put a lantern here anyway or something, but I left these extended out and I left these extended up. Why, I don't know, but I believe that they will or they add to the kind of coolness of it. You can see it from this side. I also put as an accent that the two little ends, you can see that tie. It's actually a galet, tie galet. There's two pieces to a galet. I just separated them and put them out like that. Kind of make it look cool. I was gonna do something for the side. I might actually put the lantern light on the top. I don't know. I have to look on the Zada. But I tied it together on the top with the beam, and I also tied it together on the bottom with the beam. That whole part will be, you know, in the water soon enough, right? But depending on how it acts, I suppose in the next couple of days or a week, I'll probably let it set for a good week or so, and if there's, you know, to see it settle and see if there's any movement. I mean, I know because, where's that plug at? I know because, you know, it's all one piece now. It might settle different because of the weight, you know. So the front posts might move, actually, even though they're in the cement. You know, they're cemented in there. That doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to move, right? Especially because, as I mentioned in the previous video, it's in the sand, man. You can see my camera right there. Look at that. And yeah, man. But I don't think so. I'm hoping that, you know, I got it level, so I'm hoping that if there's any weight issue that it moves, that, you know, might push it down a little bit. But what I plan on doing in the front of this is I plan on actually, or my idea was to just cement block this. Like, I'm gonna fill it right here, you know, up to here or whatever, and then I would just cement block and bind these two together, as well as maybe, you know, underneath here. Might have to raise this a little bit. This feels like there's some room underneath here, not compared to there, but it is level. So I don't know. Oh. Let's see if I can get a thumbnail. Bitch. That's pretty cool, huh? It'll be easier to fish off of there once that pond is full, you know, and maybe even another place to sit and have my morning coffee. Whoa. One of the things I noticed, you know, because I'm older, is that when you're swinging a hammer, so I was hammering the nails in there. The 3-inch nails, I think they were, maybe 2.5. Boom, 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 right? Fair enough, I get it done or whatever. But then in the middle of the night, last night, I noticed my grip, my knuckles, man. My knuckles are like binding. This one right here, no pun intended, but this one right here, it literally was stuck like this, and I had to kind of go, and I felt it almost like lock, you know, like unlock like that, like, and I kept having to do that until it was maybe lubed up or whatever. And I'm like, dang, man, don't tell me I'm not even gonna be able to swing a hammer, put nails in when I get older. That would be a bummer. But and then I thought, you know, I know people talk about cortisone, you know, oh, cortisone shot in my shoulder or whatever, in my knee or whatever, you know, makes you feel better. And I thought, you know, well, if they had, I suppose if they had small hypodermic cortisone home kits, I could jab my knuckles. I could probably stick it in my finger and not have to worry too much about that. I need to get the new lock for the mailbox. I looked everywhere for it, man. I looked everywhere for them damn keys, but can't find them. Installed a new mailbox, lost the keys. What the? I kind of vaguely, the other day I had vaguely remembered, oh man, did I catch myself? Because I was down here in the water watching the boat, and I thought, I thought I caught myself like it was in my pocket, and then I picked it up and threw it, you know, up here in the bushes somewhere, like, you know, like in here somewhere. But I don't know, man. I don't see it anywhere. I was gonna drag, I'll probably kick up a snake or something. Nah. I was gonna drag my magnet up here. Dang it, man. Really disappointed in myself on that one. Lost my damn keys to the mailbox. I'm expecting, you know, actually what I'm expecting is my YouTube pin. Supposed to send me a pin. I had to they said they already sent it, but even then I didn't get it. It's been like a month, and it's supposed to be, you know, only takes 3 or 4 weeks or whatever, but I don't have it. But the good thing about the pin is that you can request a new one, and if the old one comes, you can still use it. A lot of times that's not the case, right? If you request a new pin for something, the old one is and actually kind of like washing your car. You know, when you wash your car and then it rains. So if you want it to rain, you wash your car. That's the theory I had in my head when I decided to, you know, click on resend the pin, because I figured, you know what, I'll click this resend the pin, and sure enough, tomorrow that damn pin will show up in my box, the first one. So, can you hear that music? Here I sit Thai farm with not a care in the world. Big decisions I have to make are no longer made. The biggest decision I had today was how big of a pot of coffee should I make. One of the things I also noticed yesterday was, if you remember from previous video, I put these solar lights in around the solid here, but I only saw like one of them on last night, and I believe, you know, looking at them, I believe the reason is that it's been so freaking abnormally hot that it freaking burned them out, man. It melted them. It's a small little technology. I mean, it's got a solar panel, and inside the, you know, inside each one of these is a tiny little battery, you know, like a rechargeable battery in there. Although you could order those tiny little batteries and replace them, but I don't think that that's the problem. It could be that the sun melted the damn battery, but I did remember that in the instructions, like when I was reading, they said, bro, this thing stopped working, throw it away. do not replace parts or something. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to ditch those. But they were cool for a little while. I got 25 pieces. 25 pieces for I don't know, a couple hundred baht maybe. Water level's still down here. You can see over there on the net how far down it is. That gray wall over there. The rain gave it a little bit, and then you know, I run the fountain. That gives a little bit. I think if I run the fountain for, you know, like yesterday, I was working on that pier, fishing pier, and I ran the fountain probably 3 or 4 hours. You know, these well pumps are continuous duty, so can keep it going. So that puts some water in here. I know the fish enjoyed that because I see them moving around and stuff. Although I did also see when I walked around, you know, that rain come really hard the other day. It knocks all the fruit off the trees. Especially the mangoes, because, you know, they're not mangoes. When the bigger ones, when they get ripe, they don't attach very well, so it doesn't take much. You could probably set a net underneath the wings of the tree branches to catch the mangoes, so they didn't hit the ground and go and pop open, you know. That way you can still eat them. Maybe hook that low-tide tractor. I could hook a belt around the tree and just and shake the tree, and then all the fruit would fall off. All the ripe fruit would fall off. Yeah, ideas, man. Big ideas here on the Thai farm. Here it is. What is it? It's May, right? Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was in Thailand anyway. It was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. I didn't even know that until this morning when I looked at, you know, I saw some advert or something come across. Oh, that's right, Cinco de Mayo. It's one of the things about retiring into a foreign country. You just, you know, those kind of holidays, they just fade, man. They fade from your... Oh, there's another crab that got burnt up. Try to make it out, probably couldn't. Yeah, you just forget about those holidays. because they're not celebrated in foreign countries. Of course, if I went to Mexico, maybe, but is Cinco de Mayo even a Mexican holiday? Probably not. Maybe it is. Maybe I should know that. Is that Mexican Independence Day? I should know that. Hell, I lived in California. It borders Mexico. Go turn the pump on for a little bit. That's all the wood I got left. I only have, I think, three planks. 3 planks left. They're all kind of odd sizes that I need to do something with. I thought about running the sander over there briefly, my belt sander, and then, you know, staining that red lacquer stain. That was cobwebs. I felt it. I did buy a new, yesterday I went to the DIY store because I had to get light bulbs. I did change out the 3 light bulbs on the front of the porch I had talked about in previous videos. But I also bought a new soldering iron. My old one works fine, but the tip's been, you know, burnt out. Those tips melt out. Turn this on. And aside from, you know, going on Lazada and buying a set of tips or something, I figured, you know, never mind, I'll just buy another one. But I'm gonna fill this one up. Look at this. You think, you know, you look at that and it's all decomposed leaves and stuff been falling in here, but yeah, the fountain goes down when I turn this on. I'm gonna fill this up. Always like to have it full. Use that for rinsing off my bucket and my cement tools and my gloves. Whoa, that's full. I can turn this off. Whoa. There you go. Switched over, so now when I fill that up, the fountain doesn't really go. But now that I switched it, boom. It's alright, right? Fish are probably going, yay! Let's go play in the water. When it's cool out, like it is in the morning here, I think I do prefer to sit around and do nothing. But it's also the time when you want to do some work, so you don't get baking hot when you need to, or when you know, when you're working. Swing with a view. I think I'm gonna have to go out to get some things today to keep myself working. I need to buy the roof covering for the sala over there. I need to look at what I really want to do. Do I want to put the cement board on the inside and the insulated tin on the outside, or what? buddy. What? What's up? What's up? That's right. Bow before thee, and you shall be saved. Some kind of cat dance. Dance of the cats. Anyway, let's get out and about and see what I can get into. There's the other one. They like being around me when I'm walking around. I think they feel safer. They know nothing's gonna attack them. Alrighty then. Thanks for watching. Keep watching, and we'll get back at you.